remember, Gandalf is not just the angel, but he is also the resurrection figure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
yeah,
he goes down with the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏,
right,
and then
comes back.
he comes back as the shining light. But tell us a little bit about the positioning from a literary perspective of the Lord of the Rings and Jesus and some of the main characters.
Well, the three main characters that we cover, there's a lot of characters, obviously, in the series, but the three main characters we cover are Gandalf, Aragorn, and Frodo, because we think those, and along with Frodo is Sam, okay?
Right.
Now, if you ask Tolkien, who is the hero of the Lord of the Rings, who do you think he'd say, Greg?
I'll tell you who I would say.
Yeah.
I would say Sam.
You got it. That's what he said. It's Sam. Sam is the hero of the Lord of the Rings. Now, for those of you who haven't seen the series, where have you been? But anyway.
That's right. Get a life, right?
Right. Now, Tolkien didn't want it to be a straight allegory to Christianity. He explains that. But what he did do is he made sort of three Christ figures in the movie. One is Gandalf. One is Aragorn, the king, the coming king, and one is Frodo with the helper Sam. And what we point out is that, first of all, Tolkien describes Gandalf as an angel. He's a messenger. He's the strategist, okay? Where he brings messages, like angels bring messages to people. Yeah. That's what Gandalf does.
Yeah, Gandalf actually is, from what I understand, he is not characterized in this world that Tolkien has created as an actual human being. He's a different type of creature that looks like a human, and so he's not really a human. Humans are different. That would be Aragorn. Those are the humans, the age of men. Right. Gandalf is a different, I don't even know what they call him, but just to make the point.
Right, exactly. And Aragorn, who is going to be the coming king, is very reluctant to take that role early on in the series. It's not until the climax does Aragorn actually say, okay, I'm the king, you need to follow me. Kind of like Jesus, right? But then on the other hand...
In that famous final battle scene, he says, but it's not this day. You have that
That's
in the
right.
text,
That's right.
And it's so, I get chills just... Someday we may abandon the battlefield, we may run scared, but it's not this day. It's just so wonderfully written. I don't do it justice, obviously, with my paraphrase, but you're jumping to Aragorn right now, but remember, Gandalf is not just the angel, but he is also the resurrection figure.
Yeah.
Because he goes down with the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏,
right,
and then
he
comes back as the shining light, basically.
Yeah, and you
Gandalf
see
the White, not Gandalf the Gray. No,
and you see how Tolkien is putting attributes of Christ in these three characters.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got Gandalf doing that. He's got Aragorn, the coming king, right?
King.
And then he's got Frodo.
But the Return of the King is the title of the third book.
Right.
I mean, it just like knocks you right in the... Wait, I never noticed that.
That's right.
What's up with that?
So now he's got Frodo, and we start out the chapter on Lord of the Rings by saying, if you wanted a character to be a hero, would he be a 3-foot-tall person or a creature who likes to eat 7 meals a day, drink beer, and just love the land? I mean,
live in a hole.
That's right. You wouldn't pick him. And you wouldn't pick this race of hobbits to be the heroes, but the hobbits are. And it turns out, obviously, that the weakness of this creature actually becomes the strength, just like in Christianity. When we're weak, we're strong, because who does Frodo and Sam have to depend on? They have to depend on Aragorn to make sure that the orcs aren't crawling all over Mordor where they're trying to get through it. They have to depend on Gandalf for all the wisdom he imparts throughout this entire process. But at the end of the day, who saves that world? Who saves Middle-earth? It's Frodo.
Yeah.
It's the weak character, not the strong character.